Hey guys, Jamark here. Let's dive into part two of more advanced language customization in ZPortals. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here, and we're going to dive into check out some customized alert messages, G-Translate, and then another plugin called Loco Translate. So if you see my screen, I'm going to begin with the customize alert messages. Under the ZPortals menu, if you click on customization, you'll notice that there's this tab here called customize alert messages. So these are things like when a user submits a new record and it says success. You can really change any of the messages that pop up when there are errors or successful file uploads, etc. So please check out this if you want to go ahead and customize any of those alert messages that pop up. Now, the next thing that you may want to check out is a plugin called G-Translate. So if you've ever gone to a website, you may have noticed that there's a little toggle in the top right-hand corner of the screen that lets you choose the language. Oftentimes, that is supported by a plugin called G-Translate. And if I go over here to plugins, install plugins, I'll show you the name just so you can search for it. It's called G-Translate. And when you install it and activate it, it's going to show up over here under settings. And then it's this bottom one here called G-Translate. And so this is where you can choose to, have that little widget float or get pinned somewhere. You can choose the base language that it's translating from, and then the different languages that you want to support, and what you want the little flag to look like. So fairly standard. Again, this is a third-party plugin, so please check out their documentation to learn more. The next one that you may want to take a look at for far more nuanced translation is going to be a plugin called Loco Translate. So G-Translate has more generic translations, and if you have technical content, it may not translate it the way that you want it to. And that's where Loco Translate comes in. So again, another third-party plugin, so do check out their documentation. But essentially what happens with this is once you install it, it'll read all of the plugins that you have. Once you choose the plugin that you want to activate it for, like in this case, ZPortals, you can add your different language translations. And once you add it, like we've done here for Spanish, it basically goes through your plugin and finds all of the different text that you have in your plugin. And as an example, if you have a particular, phrase come up fairly often, you can select that phrase and then you can manually translate what you want that phrase to show up as in that other language over here. So this is great where you have, technical content or a phrase translation that when you use a default translation service, it comes across as being too literal. You can then create your own translations that are better phrase matches to the actual intent of what you want that translation to be. So a great alternative if you need some of that nuanced translation. So again, this is another third-party plugin, but it can complement your language translation needs quite well. Thanks a lot, and don't hesitate to reach out if there's anything we can help out with. Thanks a lot. Cheers.